Apipollen Substitute. Apipollen Substitute is a replacer of the natural pollen, manufactured for bees feeding. Apipollen Substitute is the result of researches in the scientific environment, representing the innovation in the bee's nutrition. Amateur or professional, any beekeeper knows that the bee needs nectar and pollen. Apipollen Substitutes is the ideal solution for quality protein feeding, replacing pollen and having three major advantages. Reduces the risk of disease transmission. It contains only plant ingredients, sanitary, veterinary checked. Fast assimilation. It has only easily digestible elements, without starch debris, fibers, or excess of microelements. The increase in profitability by exploiting natural pollen and replacing it in bee food with Apipollen Substitute. The concept has the main benefit of maintaining the perfect balance of vitamins, minerals, lipids, and amino acids, successfully replacing the natural pollen. Apipollen Substitute contains probiotic bacteria that protects the bee's intestinal flora and helps the fast assimilation of the protein. The product includes all the essential amino acids balanced by the needs of the bee, totaling 51% raw protein. The present microelements ensure an explosive development of the colony. Apipollen Substitute contains all the vitamins present in the pollen, ensuring the colony growth in any period. It is presented in the form of a fine powder that can be easily carried by the bees or easily mixed into the carbohydrate mass. It only contains protein from plant sources. Apipollen Substitute can be used in any period, in the absence of pollen from nature or when the pollen is of poor quality. Professional beekeepers collect and exploit natural pollen and administer Apipollen Substitute to the bees. Dual-co-fruit respects all health and hygiene standards in the production of Apipollen Substitute. ISO 22000, ISO 9001, HACCP. Apipollen Substitute is a non-GMO low pH product that doesn't contain any neonicotinoids, pesticides, aflatoxins, and heavy metals. The use of Apipollen Substitute determines the explosive increase in the quantity and quality of the larvae. This increases the strength and immunity of the colony without the risk of disease's appearance. It increases the life of the bees, resulting in increased honey production. Apipollen Substitute is the solution for the natural pollen replacement towards a modern professional beekeeping. Together, we support the beekeeping. The bees enjoy dual co-fruit.